One day in Chicago on a trip to the zoo with my brothers and sisters, we stopped to watch the elephants. Trying to get as close to them as I could, I wedged my knee in between the fence. Realizing it was stuck, I stayed quiet about my situation, trying to fix it myself. As the swelling got worse, I had to fess up. My knee had to be greased and squeezed out by zoo employees. After spending my trap moments with the elephants, my passion for them began. I adopted my first 2 elephants when I was 16, and my love for all animals grew from there. At 28, I had my first son, followed by 2 more a little later in life. I was a soccer mom, a baseball mom, hockey mom, and a million others. My sons brought so much joy to my life. I knew I needed to expand my charitable contributions to help other children. I started for those without a voice, at first by myself in 2003, then expanded into a family-run organization with Sherry, Edward, Gina by my side. We have raised over $500,000. All of this money goes directly to helping children and animals in need. All of my employees are paid by me personally, never by funds raised through our organization. I believe the funds raised are best put to use by benefiting smaller-sized groups that help make a huge difference in Arizona. While we help many organizations throughout the year, spontaneously, we annually support Southwest Wildlife, a refuge for abused or abandoned animals that will never be able to be returned back to the wild, or injured animals that will be rehabilitated and released to live free once again in their natural habitat. Together with the Real Gift Foundation, we provide 5,000 backpacks for young students, a Thanksgiving dinner for 22,000 homeless children and their families, 10,000 holiday presents for homeless children in Maricopa County every year. We support the Phoenix Fire Department charities who provide pool fences for Arizona families that can't afford them, preventing senseless accidental drownings. We also support the Foundation for Service Dogs, providing wounded military, police officers, and the disabled with service dogs. We help save dogs from animal shelters and in turn help give someone else their independence back. New Life Center.
I've been dragged through the house by my hair. I've been thrown through a pool table. My kids have been sitting eating breakfast and me thrown through a bedroom door, busted and landed in the middle of the kitchen floor. My kids, they look up and they look right back down. It was a normalcy.
He had always threatened me before in the past to put my hands on the stove burners. And you know, that's terrifying. And at this time, I think I was pretty young. He starts to walk me over to the stove, and just before he can get my hand on the stove, and I even remember just feeling the heat radiating from the top of the stove. Just before he can get my hand on the stove, my mom walks through the door.
My daughters have both saved my life on one occasion or 2 occasions each.
I had 2 daughters at the time. I was on the ground and they were watching him kick me in the back and kick me in the back of the head.
It took forever for them to place us in a shelter because there were no shelters out there that would take 16-year-old males. We finally got a phone call that there was a shelter called New Life.
New Life gave us that chance.
I know if I wouldn't have got out when I did, and the New Life Center didn't help me with the support that I got here, I would have ran back, and next time would have been bad. I don't think I'd be alive today if it wasn't to the New Life Center.
I believe that many children and animals don't have a voice in this world, but with a little help from you, we can make a difference and give a voice to those who struggle beyond their control.